I'd like to give you what is a very warm welcome to Birmingham today, to our Climate Change and Multi-Faith Conference. One of the things we really want to get from people today is what they think should be done on climate change. From today we're going to get some kind of declaration from this meeting to really start building a network of people taking action on climate change in Birmingham.
I'm delighted that the faith communities of Birmingham have come together to provide moral and practical leadership on this issue.
Climate isn't an environment issue, it's an issue we all have to face, and it's going to take a collective joining up of lots of different forces to deal with it.
Climate change will disproportionately affect the poorest and most vulnerable.
We are going to go to these people living in poverty and say, you have to behave sustainably, whilst every day our lifestyles aren't sustainable.
We produce 6 million tonnes of carbon per annum in Birmingham. To put it in perspective, that is twice as much as Paraguay.
The reality is that our actual carbon dioxide emissions are going up in the UK.
We are capable through a rational process of destroying our habitats and even ourselves. We can decide whether we want to bring our emissions under control, reduce them, or whether we're going to take no notice and just carry on like there's no tomorrow. That's a society's gift. We as a global society can decide what to do.
I want to see Birmingham leading the way on climate change, regionally, nationally and internationally. We are developing a strategy. This strategy will also highlight the economic and social benefits of creating a low-carbon city. We cannot do this alone. We need to be guided and supported by active, informed and committed residents and their organisations.
We've stopped arguing about the science of climate change, and the main place where everybody's now focusing their attention is what are the solutions. And around you you'll see various things saying the big ask, because we really think that we do have to ask, particularly ask our government, the biggest question that we face in our lifetime: are we doing enough about climate change? Ultimately, if you change the law, you set the framework for how business behaves, how government behaves, and actually give signals to people about how they can behave, help people to do the right thing. So at the moment, we are pushing for a new law to tackle climate change. The real simple thing about this is that we're calling for cuts in carbon dioxide emissions by 3% every year.
Climate change is the biggest issue facing us today, and getting a multi-faith perspective is crucial to involving the whole of the local community.
The faiths have a very unique role to offer in terms of campaigning, and that's to do with values.
Our job is mainly to educate ourselves and trying to educate the Muslim public and then the wider public, and working with them to try and understand what Islam has to say about the environment, and then how we as a group of people belonging to Islam could then contribute to the wider issues.
The present ecological crisis is something we've got to pay attention to and do something about.
Faith groups should be working on the environment, and there should be more out there to help them do that and empower them to do that.
We share one planet, whether we're Christian, Muslim, Jewish or non-faith, so we also need to work together to actually save our planet together.
Over 10 different faith communities are represented today. We've managed to work together to get clear, joined-up action and to agree a declaration about really making things happen in Birmingham. So starting at the grassroots, for individual faith communities to take action, but also to work together to make sure that our politicians and the people of Birmingham really start to take this issue seriously and actually start to make a difference.